Classical Jazz, Rags, and Blues, Book 2, Martha Mier. The song is June Blues. Let's take a quick listen to it, and then we'll talk about the details. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. We've got a couple things going on here. We are supposed to be swinging the eighth notes, so you're supposed to be going. Don't go. It says at the top with a slow bluesy swing, so we're supposed to be playing the long, short, long game. Here we go. We're going staccato. Triplet, staccato, 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 triplet, staccato. So try to get your triplets legato, but everything else is pretty much staccato until you encounter some half notes and stuff like that. So I'd be working more with the left hand, getting a good beat. Then obviously separate your hands, do your right hand, and then start putting things together. And this one would probably be good to do things in sections. So let's say that you were starting with the right hand and you were doing the... So you have that down. Get that down and then maybe add just that first note in the left hand. And then practice moving to the G and D. For the next part, just add that. And keep adding one hand at a time, and then things will just kind of start to come together. It's a good method to be effective, and you start to see your progress pretty quickly. We do have some crescendos, decrescendos. Try to get those in there. If you can't, it's not going to be the end of the world. A couple spots here. We have some 16th notes, measure 22. So I'm going to start back at measure 20. We're playing along. So that one you should probably practice slower so that you can make sure you're on the beat. So I'm going to start on measure 21 right now. Maybe start at this speed. If that's too fast, go even slower. But make sure that you're keeping an even beat as you're practicing those things. Don't plow through them or try to go too fast. If you're making a bunch of mistakes, it's always prudent to slow down and get everything perfect and make sure your fingering is correct. Then there's a little bit of repeating as we move on to the last page. Most of that's repeating. The measure 31, 32, 33 can be a little bit discombobulating here because we're coming down, we have 4 beats, we're coming down, we're going, this is measure 31 by the way. So if I slow this down and we've got the 4 beats, if I go like 1, triplet, 2, or excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So you could go 1 and triplet, 3 and 4, and if you wanted to count it out in your head, and that might help. But otherwise, have a metronome going or something, because sometimes it's really hard to actually get those beats separated when you have, you're starting with 1 beat on a half, and then the second beat's a triplet, so 3 notes, then the third and fourth beat are left hand to right hand eighth notes, and then right hand a group of eighth notes. That can be hard to keep the beat. A lot of people mess that up. So just do it slow. Just be like 1 and triplet, 3 and 4 and 1 and triplet, 3 start to increase your speed when you're done. The very end here, don't mess up this chord. Remember, B and E is flatted through this entire piece. So this chord has a B flat, a D, and an F sharp at the end. Okay, so we're hitting G, and then go up an octave higher and do it, and you'll have it. Also, you want to have a little bit of a retardando at the end, so as you're playing the ending, you can draw it out just a little bit so it actually sounds like an ending. Other than that, I think you'll probably be okay. So, good luck with June Blues.